Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. Today we're going to discuss one of the motorcycles currently attracting attention in the automotive world. A motorcycle that brings the golden sound of a small four-cylinder back to modern roads. This is the Honda CB500 Super Four, a legend reborn. And that's not all. The latest rumors also suggest 3 new motorcycles will be ready to challenge it. The Kawasaki Z400RS, Yamaha XSR400, and Suzuki GSX4TT. Let's get straight to the point. Honda really made a big splash when it introduced the CB500 Super Four. For those of you who have experienced or even just heard the melodious sound of the Honda CB500 with its 4-cylinder engine, this motorcycle is like nostalgia repackaged with 2025 technology. Design retro taken. Seriously. In terms of appearance, the CB500 combines 2 worlds. The classic silhouette of the CB4, but with the modern and neat details typical of the new generation of Honda. We get a round LED headlight, a tank with an old-school muscular style, a well-proportioned flat seat, and a premium-looking finish. The livery even evokes Honda colors from the 90s, a touch that Super Four fans will instantly fall in love with. The instrument panel is a 5-inch TFT display complete with Honda RoadSync connectivity. This gives this retro modern motorcycle a premium feel while still retaining its classic character. Engine 4-cylinder returns. The most exciting part is, of course, the engine. Honda has equipped it with a 502 cubic centimeters, inline 4-cylinder, DOHC engine, a configuration that is very rare in today's 400 to 500 cubic centimeters class. The sound of the small 4-cylinder has its own character, smooth, full, and roaring when revved at high RPM. This motorcycle's power is reportedly in the 70 to 80 horsepower range, which means more powerful than the old CB400, and arguably one of the most powerful small 4-cylinder motorcycles Honda has ever made in the modern era. The engine's character is predicted to be smooth, responsive, and possess a strong soul, something long lost in the era of 2-cylinder engine dominance. Technology, modern in every section, Honda has equipped the CB500 with the latest technology. Second-generation E-clutch can be used without pulling the clutch, but there's still a physical lever if you prefer manual use. Throttle-by-wire 5 riding modes. Quick response, EICU, Nissan 4-piston. Radial front brakes, USD suspension at the front, and a monoshock at the rear. These features make the CB500 not just a nostalgic experience, but a modern motorcycle that's perfectly suitable for daily use, touring, or just enjoying the weekend. Chassis and handling. Despite its classic looks, the CB500 uses a reinforced diamond steel frame to support this new 4-cylinder engine. Honda also provided ideal geometry, stable at high speeds, yet agile for fast cornering, and a natural feel for both new and experienced riders. Weighing in at around 190 to 200 kg, this bike is relatively well balanced for its class. The CB500 position in the world. What makes this bike even more appealing is its status. In a world of increasingly downsizing motorcycles, Honda is taking us back to the golden era, with a small, affordable 4-cylinder. The CB500 is in a unique position. More premium than the regular 400cc class, more affordable than the CB650R. And it has its own prestige because the Super Four is now alive again. Rivals from rumors. When Honda released the CB500 Super Four, rumors immediately began to emerge that other manufacturers wouldn't stand still. And here are the 3 names most often mentioned as potential rivals. Kawasaki Z400RS. The retro 4-cylinder Kawasaki fans have been waiting for. Kawasaki is known as a manufacturer that dares to revive its legendary motorcycles. After the success of the Z650RS and Z900RS, The latest rumors suggest Kawasaki is preparing the Z400RS, a classic retro motorcycle powered by a 400cc four-cylinder engine. Rumors strongly suggest this motorcycle will be the spiritual successor to the ZXR400, once known for their screamer sounds. Z400RS rumored features 400 cubic centimeters, four-cylinder engine, 48 to 55 horsepower, 14,000. Revolutions per minute redline, classic analog speedometer. Circular LED lighting, 70s to 80s, style megaphone exhaust, retro lime green and fireball red colors. If these rumors are true, the Z400RS will be the most classic and old-school competitor to challenge the dominance of the CB500 Super Four. 2. Yamaha XSR400C, Yamaha's first neo-heritage. Four-cylinder Yamaha reportedly doesn't want to be left behind in the small four-cylinder engine competition. Rumors circulating in Japanese media suggest Yamaha is developing the XSR400C. The 4C code is believed to stand for four-cylinder. The design is said to be similar to the XSR family, but with a sleeker and more compact form. XSR400 spec rumors: 400cc inline-four engine with high-revving character. Around 50 horsepower, 13,000 RPM redline, gold USD suspension. Modern retro round headlights, neo-heritage design like the XSR700, but smaller classic exhaust system. If the XSR400 is actually released, it could be Honda's most stylish competitor in the retro four-cylinder segment. Three. Suzuki GSX4TT, retro sport derivative of Big Brother GSX-8T. Suzuki is also rumored to be preparing a small four-cylinder competitor. The name that most often appears in rumors is the GSX4TT, an 80s to 90s style retro sport bike said to be a direct descendant of the GSX-8T. Suzuki is taking a different direction, not just a modern retro, but a more aggressive retro sport, inspired by the GSX-8T of the past. Rumors of the GSX4TT's design: small-sized GSX-8T-like design. Rounded tank with classic GSX lines. Round LED headlamp with retro aluminum bracket flat. Cafe heritage seat old GSX400 style 4 into one exhaust semi-sporty riding posture. Engine rumors: 400cc four-cylinder 50 to 58 horsepower redline, 13,500 to 14,000. RPM distinctive GSX screamer sound. If released, the GSX4TT could be the sportiest and most true GSX competitor in the small four-cylinder retro segment. If these rumors come to fruition, we could see a return to the golden age of small four-cylinder engines, an era many thought would never return.